Hi, I'm Rebecca Lloyd-Jones, Artistic Director of Synergy Percussion, and today I'm at the Powerhouse Museum with composer Moya Henderson. Hello, Moya.
Hello, Rebecca.
Today we're looking at Moya's instrument that she created called the Alemba, and I was wondering maybe we could talk a little bit about how it was created, how it came about. What year are we talking?
You're putting me on the spot. I received, I think in the late 70s, I received a grant for 1 year, I think. Maybe it was 3. I extended it more to like 10. I would keep going back. They couldn't get rid of me. But I stayed on for a long time, working with my colleague there, Paul Drew. He would bend the steel, heat bend it, like fire it up, and I would be helping from a distance mostly, but with him all the time he did that.
Yeah.
So
experimenting, making these
and we
shapes.
were using the formulae that was passed on to us by Neville Fletcher, Professor Neville Fletcher. He was such an asset and so wonderful for me with my triangles. He didn't quibble about any of that, just knuckled down and found out the best way to enhance the various frequencies that we were after.
So in your piece, Alanbiq, that we're going to perform in May, this is the bass Alemba, and we also have the treble.
Yes.
Do you remember how you wanted the Alemba to fit in with the other textures in the piece?
Well, the first iteration of the piece was written for the Percussions of Strasbourg. And Musica Viva actually sent me over there, helped me get across to Strasbourg for a rehearsal of some kind over there. So, and at that stage, I had only triangles, different sizes, sort of approximating different frequencies. But that was back in 77. Then I did a version for 4 percussions. At that stage, I think we had instruments looking pretty much as they are today.
Yeah. And that was 1985?
That was 1985.
With Synergy?
With Synergy, yes. Yeah.
So when you were designing the instrument at CSIRO, you were working with Neville.
Yes.
And he was doing a lot of the science and the physics behind it.
He did all of that.
He did all of it. And you were mainly interested in the overtones.
That was my interest, of course, to make sure that the triangles and the pentangles and more recently the rectangle, that they were all tuned for the frequencies that I was after. First of all, the low fundamental, then the octave above that, and very often the fifth above that octave.
Fascinating.
So, and anything else that came in, and of course many frequencies did come in. Once we had the basics, we had a very true and beautiful sound. So that when you hit the Alembas with a soft beater, you get something very much like a harp quality sound.
Yeah, with resonance.
Yeah, very lovely sound. The soft beater, of course, cuts out all the other frequencies. Yeah. All the bell-like
all the higher
qualities.
upper partials.
Yes, I mean, with just a plain row of, even the black was a help, but it was still very difficult to work out where you were. So that's when I nicked the idea of
the harp.
From the harp.
Yes, of course.
Yes, so the red C's and the and the blue, was it blue F's? Yes.
Are they just plugs to hold in?
That's the resonator. That's so the sound. You hit it pretty much mid-center, then the sound goes straight away down there into the chord, and then into the part. That's a good quality sound as well, isn't it?
And then up higher as well. looking forward to about the performance in May when Synergy perform Alanbiq? Hearing this piece again.
I'm delighted that it's being done by Synergy, that you have dug this piece up. That amazes me. Marvellous that Synergy is going to perform this piece in May. And here we are, jazzing up these old instruments that come back into play. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you for being with us, Moya.
Thank you, Rebecca. It's been a great pleasure, really.
Our concert assembly is on May 18th at 6 p.m. at the ACO Neilson. Hope to see you there.